EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Oakland. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Now, 185. Let's go, D. Check. Raider 9.
X3, 218, chopper.
Check 99.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Carr. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
He's cracked. He's checking cracked.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Express! Hey, Raider 2!
From the 31, Carr. This complete to Jones. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Express! Mike's 42. Mike 93. Let's go.
Hey, Alpha.
Now a play fake. Carr. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Express! 29.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 20. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
He's airing it out for Williams. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, 62 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Chips over here. There's overload. Mike 42, Mike 42.
Chopper!
One, later one.
Check, six, guy.
Express. One, later one.
42 the mic, boys, 42. 42 the mic.
From the gun, it's Carr. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
On second down, it's Jones. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
$58.
6-0 our score after 1.
Hey, you climb over here.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
On play action, it's Carr. Complete to Jones. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Carr now on 1st down. It's complete to Williams. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Check, Mike 42. Hey, let's get some penetration.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Express. 42. Ricky.
Now Carr again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Foster Moreau there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
It just drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Carr. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw is Rodgers. Throwing again. Man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it?
Now look out, Rodgers. Lost the football. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Check 24, check 24. Watch the twist, watch the twist. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Shoot. Wide, get wide.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Rush in.
Hey, Steve 6.
Hey, 50's a mic, 50's a mic. Watch the run.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2.
Check, 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 check. 694. 42, line 42. On the ball. 42 the mark.
From the gun, Carr, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
7:34. 6:37.
Operating from the gun, Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Watch the pass.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
And a Packer 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, come on now. Inside. Check, 59, 59.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. Able to push his way through. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. To throw, it's Rodgers. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. 29 yards, and the Packers get a score closer. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna
They're going to run for it with Jones, and he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play call.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Bang, 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 bang. Check, 42's the mark.
61, matchbox lights.
Check tight out, check tight.
Express. Raider 2. 734. Buzz.
Shotgun now for Carr. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is taken at his 4. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
4 down. Let's go, defense. Let's get
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. To throw is Rodgers. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike 42.
Express.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Mike 42.
Hey, 734.
42's the Mike, boys. 42. 42.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. From the gun, Carr. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing is Rodgers. Forced out to his left. Looking deep for Adams. And now here's another interception. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dean Lowry in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. To throw his Carr. He completes it to Jones. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, zoom.
Operating from the gun. Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
93. Hey, Haywood. Mike 35.
To throw again. Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Back now in the East Bay. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Smith.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Hunter Renfrow there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, Somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Mike's 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The big man, P.J. Hall, had the path to the QB there.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Rodgers now throwing on 3rd and long. Just keeping the play alive. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Tahir Whitehead providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, 35 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on.
80 weapons. 93. Hey, Wahoo.
They'll try and run it here. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball, defense.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Check. Express.
I got you.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Dean Lowry picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
There goes a deep ball, end zone, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2.
29. 29.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Rodgers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Tahir Whitehead able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Carr going to throw here. Looking in zone for Jones. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
59's Mike. 59's Mike.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
You all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Mike, check. 59.
Here we go.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
You can't block me. You can't block me.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And he's going to go down again.
You better be ready next time.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole